or does he go the kind of boots of travel, pipe kind of direction? Well, we'll come back to that in a second. Of course, the Mercedes MVP here for ESL One LA 2020. Okay, now we can go back to it. Lacoste, item builds. Where are you looking?
I would prefer to have a Blink Dagger. Boots of Travel got nerfed, so you can't like be on a different side of the map, TP with your team or TP back, farm 2 lanes at once. So I would prefer to have a Blink Dagger since Vici Gaming does not have a save. So every single time Bat initiates, it should be a kill.
And it's Batrider with an Abaddon top for now. As Dire take that outpost down south. Mugi, Lycan, Vici on the Phoenix down there. Yang Centaur with PYW Mirana. Lich for DY. Mid lane Dragonite for Ori and Eurus. That Juggernaut looking like he's going to switch lanes. I would have thought that they want the Juggernaut against the Batrider, but I'm not sure where exactly they are heading now.
They do want that. Like, you don't want to have Juggernaut against Lycan and his summons. Also, look at the build in Eurus. No region, Orb of Venom, Magic Stick. This implies that he wants to lane against the Bat.
It really does, doesn't it? Then we've got AQ Storm middle. As PYW's Mirana spots out the Phoenix. And yeah, Juggernaut's TPing back up to top. They've realized they tried to mind game, get ahead of their opponents, but the standard setup here for Newbee, really, Wizard and Faith up top. Lycan, what's his regen like? 9.3 thanks to the headdress on Phoenix.
Ring of Regen and Feral Impulse. It's kind of impossible to harass him early on, and attack animation on Lycan always feels good, plus the sound. Sometimes it's all it takes, like to pick some certain heroes. I know some pros talked about, like, why is Juggernaut popular again? Like, his attack speed, attack animation is what... It always feels good to last hit with him. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a good Jug game this time. Against the Storm Spirit, Abaddon ulti, summons from Lycan, Phoenix can dive away from Omni Slash.
Juggernaut, level 1 healing ward. Interesting from Eurus, but he's dragged the wave back behind his tier 1, gets some secure farm, as Wizard and Faith doing a similar thing off on their side of the lane. Lycan 6-0. Yang Centaur, of course, always going to be doing well here. Ring of Protection, Quelling Blade. I think the more common build that I've seen anyway. And then head into the Ring of Tarrasque. Should be doing that before the phase boots, I feel like, for that extra sustain. DY getting chased down, but both of these top laners from Vici Gaming having magic sticks makes life a little more difficult for Batrider before he hits kind of level 3, level 4 or so. Might even consider one of the points in Flame Break early on.
How's mid lane doing? Storm Spirit, it's the Storm favorite matchup. We went like full circle. Storm Spirit going for this 1-1-1 build, a lot of harassment, Dragonite. Ori does not want to go for Soul Ring. That's an extra HP regen and mana for him. Seems like he wants to go get the double bracer.
Looks like it, yeah. He's got the magic stick for the remnants though. So he'll have a bit of burst HP and mana regeneration from that. AQ,
Storm, he might get a kill here.
Into the remnants, but the frost shield from DY.
Here comes Lich.
Lich rotation in, and this is going to get Ori a kill. AQ, oh, he's just about getting away from this, but there's stick and breathe fire from Ori that should be able to secure it. No. What is it, 90 damage? Oh yeah, so Storm was just ticking up with that Tango regeneration, enough to get out of danger. And Lich not going to be able to find him, so AQ...
He's going to get the first blood. Okay.
Dropping to tower.
Seems like his inner clock is better than mine.
So now, 10 seconds off the map. Dragonite can catch up a little bit in terms of farm. What's Wizard up to? Still trying to stack waves up top lane. DY and Eurus coming back to deal with him. Fairy Fire there, boots up as well. And Wizard gonna have to Firefly over this creep wave taking the outpost, or considering it anyway. Farming up,
Courier.
getting Courier. One more hit, that'll do the job. Snipes it out away from DY. And Juggernaut's got to, yeah, kind of recoup his lane as those melee creeps running away from him towards the tier 2. Awkward lanes. This game just doesn't feel like Dota. It's like bottom lane is normal, but the other lanes are getting a bit weird and funky. Everyone's still farming very well though. 19.
I'm glad that Centaur switched, going for Vanguard instead of phase boots that he queued up.
Ah, so opting for the Ring of Health over the Ring of Tarask. Okie dokie. What's Phoenix up to? Headdress, another Ring of Regen. Buckler up for PYW Mirana. Lycan dropping a few CS. Lagging a little bit behind the rest of the cores. But I guess Dragonite in a much worse position. But he's got a big wave coming in. He'll recuperate that, no problem. Storm going behind the wave.
Has a haste rune as well, so he can pick up these 2 bounties.
Oh, that's a good point. Even farm the large camp on his way through if he really wants to.
Mirana might be in trouble, like she's gonna die.
Oh, that's PYW walking into danger. Dragontail just about keeping them alive, and PYW comes back in with the Starstorm. There's the haste, the Fairy Fire, and the Salve doesn't even pop the Fairy Fire, but the bounty runes are safeguarded by the Dire team, and that's the important thing there.
Mirana has no mana.
I gotta go back to base. So what do we get? Vici takes 2, DY grabs 1, and there's a 4th one there for Faith if he realizes that it's still available. Batrider back to his old tricks. Just under the outpost. Eurus trying to, and almost successfully, getting some CS and denies inside the flames. But again, he's got to return to deal with a wave with a catapult coming to his tier 1.
Almost successfully.
Almost. He tried. He tried his hardest. Bless his cotton socks. So Lycan jungling 6 minutes in. Helm of the Dominated timing important, of course. Is this because he feels like he can't lane against the Centaur Mirana anymore?
Mirana's not even there. He's gonna get the farm in jungle eventually, and Phoenix can get some XP on the bottom lane. You don't necessarily need to get farm, just the levels on Phoenix is gonna be insanely good, getting level 6 before 10-minute mark. Dragonite is level 6, but the catapult is already gone. And one of the reasons why Lycan was lurking around the mid to stop any kind of rotation if they want to pressure the tier 1 tower on the mid lane.
And he will have his helm soon. Storm still doing decently. And Vici with a nice little play there, dragging wave away. Leaving the catapult there, but I'm not sure if Yang can permanently tank that tower to keep the Kati alive. Vici. Oh, nice dive away from that arrow.
He even gets all these creeps.
Securing all the last hits. Wait a sec, Ori says. Give us a bit. So where are we heading for this Juggernaut? We've seen so many different itemization from these jugs as they shift from Maelstrom to drums to Diffusal Blade. Now Battle Fury queued for Eurus. How do you feel about that?
If he's having an okay time, and he is, against Lycan and his summons, I think that's fine.
Accelerate that farm, keep him going. Batrider with drums queued, saving up 1,000 gold though, so it could theoretically be a blink rush here from Wizard if he feels that's the way they need to go. PYW. Landing the arrow, unfortunately, onto Mugi and not the Helm creep, which he was trying to do. Now Vici Gaming, looks like they want to try and shift bottom. Elder Dragon form ready for DK. Tier 1 tower down here, already a massive amount of damage done to it by the Centaur and that catapult.
That was a very weird ward placed by Vici. He planted it in front of a Centaur, and they already have a sentry there. They can't defend this tier 1 tower on the bottom lane. It's a freebie. Meanwhile, they should try to pressure the one on the mid lane. Lycan, same amount of XP as Phoenix at the moment.
Yeah, still level 5. That's the problem with jungling like this. You're not getting all that lane experience. Juggernaut level 7.5 pretty much there up top. Batrider's bought some stuff. What's coming out to him on Courier? Crown, Ocean Heart, Windlace, so he is going to commit for the drums build. A bit slow here from Newbee. But again, it's just about hitting your stride with that Lycan. Grouping up around him, taking objectives. It's giving a lot of time for Vici Gaming to get the items they need. Tanking up the Centaur, pick up a broom handle. Dragon Knight with double brace of treads has 1500 health. And another tower collapsing mid. Tier 1 dropping quickly. Don't even need a catapult. The same story can be said top though. Here comes the Lycan. Objective time for Newbee.
I think Newbee wants to defend the tier 1 tower on the mid. Oh, man. Centaur had 13 retaliate charges. The tower is just gone.
158 bonus damage. Ridiculous scenes. So Mirana going to go Buckler into Arcanes. We've seen, Jin Q was playing Mirana and went very quickly for an Urn into like a Yule Scepter build. Went for some pretty hefty utility. PYW going a different avenue. Wizard looking for DY. Goes for the lasso, drags him on high ground, and that's a lot of magic damage that the Lich just cannot withstand. Turns for the Sinister Gaze, and Eurus, yeah, he can't stop that TP. Well done by Wizard. Even had the Lycan here if they did want to stick around and maybe try the Juggernaut.
Because Lycan was giving a free lane to Phoenix, he is almost level 7. Look at the amount of the farm that he has right now.
Yeah. Why she heading into Urn pretty quickly. Yang wants Blink Dagger. Interesting that Yang going Vanguard into Blink. No hood, no cloak. Which I would expect against Phoenix Bat Storm that Pipe here would be a massive grab for them.
They want an initiator. I see Dragon Knight going for drums, which is kind of surprising. Usually you get either like a Blink Dagger or a Shadow Blade. With Shadow Blade you scale more. This is the first time I see drums and Dragon Knight in a very long time.
Yeah, like a year at the very least. Centaur gonna play that mid lane. Just keep pushing it out across the river, force your opponents to deal with it. As Storm Spirit on his way to Kaya, but it's a slow walk towards it.
Stupendous.
Phoenix is gonna get level 2 Supernova pretty damn quickly this game. Vici Gaming.
Level 1 Supernova is
Trash.
really not that good, yeah.
It's pretty atrocious, let's be real.
And they don't have the good ways to defend the egg anyway.
They're gonna
One of the
catch
reasons why they are giving him this XP.
Centaur stomp onto the Juggernaut, but the arrow after the initiation there. Stampede's gonna get Mugi a little chase here from Vici Gaming. A final click from Mirana will be able to catch him. That shapeshift nearly got him out of danger. A good smoke from Vici. And the response from Newbee just a little bit too slow. As they are up here. Potentially looking for a fight. Diving towards Ori. And there's the Supernova with the ball lightning.
Nice egg.
Good catch. And the Wolf tanking the arrow. So no disengage available for Vici Gaming. 1-for-1 trade. Very well done.
This is how you play Phoenix. When you have a lot of counters like Jug spinning and hitting it against the Mirana. You place it preemptively and just try to grab a kill before they can do anything.
Yeah. I mean, he could have dived and put the egg right on top of the target, right? But he kind of allowed the dive to come back a little bit, so he was out of range of everyone else. Mirana trying the leap into deny on the rune, but Faith is there speedily. Taking it up. Tranquil's Windlace, 440 movement speed. Everyone's so fast in Dota nowadays. The power creep of movement speed is here. Back in our day, Lacoste, everyone had like 200 move speed and was waddling around the map like penguins.
That's correct. We didn't have these Windlaces, Tranquil boots. Back in our day.
Back in our day! Back in our day, you dream as a Crystal Maiden to get boots at 20 minutes. But then again, you know, you would play some heroes without boots. Weaver, you know, no boots. Hood Radiance, the classic. We don't see that anymore too much. Where's Centaur at? What's he? Is he bringing out a big item? That is Blink Dagger for Yang. So that initiation he wanted with, you know, the help of Moonlight Shadow, Stampede, the gap closing abilities are there. I'm not sure if Juggernaut wants to get too involved. He's closing in on that Battle Fury, but he's not there just yet. Level 2 Omni Slash would be nice as well. And Wizard is going drums, boots of travel. We both wanted that Blink Dagger, but it looks like Newbee, you know, slowing the game down a little bit, or at least planning for more of a mid-game timing.
He can still swap things around. I mean, one of the reasons maybe why he's going for Boots of Travel is to TP to Wolves and then have like this surprise gang going on.
Oh, true. Who are they? What? Catching? Faith? Borrowed time? Walks it
Yeah,
off.
he's fine with that, just buying time, even if he...
He's just going to walk up high ground. Nice arrow. So they will be able to catch him. Have they got another stomp? They do. Perfect chain stuns. Faith will fall, but, you know, that's a couple of heroes dragged out to the dire side of the map. Vici will still continue on the tier 2 thanks to a double damage Dragon Knight here. Popping his ulti. I mean, it's 14.5 minutes in. Hero level seems... No, it just feels low to me. Dragon Knight not hitting level 11 yet. Still level 10.
You know why? Because we have 5 kills 15 minutes in gear.
Yeah, you're right. When you're right, Lacoste. Too many people jungling and not enough kills. Good chain stun. There's the stomp initiation. The chain frost bouncing into the Lycan summons as well. Trying to Delta split away from it. Batrider takes the final touch.
We still haven't seen anything from this Lycan. He died once, 2 phase shifts, shape shifts used, and didn't achieve anything.
And now they've got the chain stuns again onto mid. That blink stomp, Yang. What, 3 initiations in a row, 3 kills in a row? You said we only had 5 kills. Now we've pretty much doubled it up. Vici Gaming.
Nice math.
Yeah.
5 times 2, 7.
Yeah.
That was quick, but incorrect.
Sometimes speed is all you need.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dragon scale on Lycan. That's going to help him push some towers. If he can get to them. If Vici start balling up, Centaur's going to have Hood soon. Close to unkillable. Mirana, I guess, has the urn finished. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Is that... Mirana has a full mech.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mirana has full mech done. Stampede to get away from Storm. They don't save DY top, and Wizard TPing away from Yang. That's where the Stampede was being used, actually. And Lycan finding PYW mid as the ball lightning going way deep.
Cool full mech, buddy.
Did she use it? No. Sad. No
These
mana.
towers just melt. Dragon Scale, Lycan, and 2 points in Curse of Avernus. I'm wondering if they want to rush into Roche Pit right now. 15 seconds without Mirana. She has Moonlight Shadow ready. It's taking them a lot of time. Dragon Knight does not have ulti.
And there's no Stampede for a minute either. So Newbee, you're talking about how quickly the towers go. This Roshan's falling pretty speedily as well. Yang does have a blink stomp. And they're looking for the initiation. He jumps, but he catches no one but creeps. They've zipped back in, and Yang's a goner. Arrow slides on to AQ Storm Spirit, but the follow-through is lacking. Roshan falling. Eurus wants in. The Supernova there to zone them out. They jump forward. Roshan's about to die, but Moogie with a kill snatches the Aegis. The Die get the kill, but Moogie's going to get the Chain Frost bouncing back into the Mud Golems. Unfortunately for DY, the Lich is left all on his own. Killed off by Faith, and Eurus, Ori both retreating. There's nothing they can do here. Try and save face. Sprint away. Back to farm the jungle you go. They killed Roshan Vici at the very least, but Aegis still in the hands of Lycan. As Newbee, a massive victory for them.
Sadly for Storm Spirit, he could not get the hands on that Aegis, but once again, Vici with some really nice zoning egg, so they couldn't get close. Like, his positioning overall throughout this whole tournament has been amazing so far. Level 2 egg finished, needs 50 gold to get full Spirit Vessel, percentage-based damage on that Spirit Vessel and on Sunray against the Centaur, and Dragonite is gonna be juicy.
Philosopher's Stone. Does Batrider just keep that? Or is he going to give it to someone like Phoenix?
I could give it to Abaddon or Phoenix. Phoenix already has a lot of gold. Switch it to Abaddon so that he gets one item, like a Glimmer Cape or Force Staff.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Does Dire have anything fun? Come on, neutral items. Dire side. Essence Ring, Vampire Fangs. Nothing amazing. They got the Mango Tree in that first round of neutral items though, which is always cool. Outpost up north. There for Newbee. Vici are toying with the idea of coming back into their jungle. This Dire Observer Ward and a Sentry down just... It does give them a decent amount of vision over there, but they kind of sniffed out the Storm Spirit mid. Maybe if they could get the jump on him, they'd get the Dragon Tail, Arrow, Blink Stomp. The 3 big stunners are here from Vici. But AQ playing that fog very well. And now they do see the Centaur coming into the jungle. Well, top tier 2, going to get focused by the Radiant side. As Eurus plays her down a bottom, Manta Style all but done. Courier back at the shop, ready for him to collect.
Storm Spirit died a couple of times, so it delayed the timing. Like, you would want to have this Necro 3, Helm of the Dominator on Lycan, and the full Bloodstone on Storm Spirit, but because he died in the previous fight, they're not going to have that. But they're still continuing. They're going high ground.
They absolutely are. Moonlight Shadow used defensively along with a Stampede as they try Dragon Tail, stun up the Batrider, but the Supernova in the back. This forces Vici Gaming to retreat, and Storm zipping in, looking to play a little deep. Ori already destroyed now, has buyback available but no Dragon Form, and DY. Oh, he's getting burnt down by the Phoenix. The Sunray's good, but the healing ward comes out from Eurus, and the Arrow perfectly connects.
He's dead.
Why is she down?
Man, what an arrow.
Beautiful. As Vici Gaming hold their high ground and they jump stomp, another bonus kill here. Abaddon with no borrowed time. He will be falling.
The synchronization of the items that I was talking about, Storm wanted to participate in that fight, but had very limited mana without the full Bloodstone completed. And they were not controlling both of the outposts. I think this could have been much, much better for Newbee if they just waited for Storm Spirit to finish his Bloodstone, control both of the outposts. They were already in Vici Gaming's jungle. Get the bounty runes. They were really not in a rush. They still have a minute and 20 seconds left on that Aegis.
Radiant are scanning.
They sure do. Juggernaut's starting to get... Well, I say starting to. He's 14,000 net worth almost. He is scary. Aghanim Scepter coming out from him. Swift Slash. Going to be coming for the Juggernaut. I love it when they add new spells with new names. Swift Slash, Omni Slash.
They call that Mini Slash.
Baby Slash.
What is that, full Crimson Guard? Not yet. He still needs to buy a recipe. We'll have it after this wave.
Still not finishing pipe though. Still, that kind of amazes me. Okay, you've got Juggernaut with spin, Dragonaut. Juggernaut plus Dragon Knight equals Dragonaut. Storm finds a Vortex catch into PYW, leaping away with the help of Stampede, but DY trapped inside the Sunray, burnt to pieces as Yang. He does get a good Blink Stomp, and AQ Ball Lightning's away, but not far enough. The Juggernaut destroys them with the Omni Slash. That cleave, annihilating Newbee. And Faith on the run out as Lycan tries to sprint in. Supernova not coming as he's stunned up. They've been demolished! Yang will wand himself back up to a survival amount of HP, and Dragonite with a BKB stands his ground. 4 heroes down on Newbee's side, and Vici Gaming somehow turned the tides of that fight.
They used everything they could on Lich, grouped up, tried to go on Mirana, but realized that it's gonna leap away. Batrider hesitating, do I Mirana or a Lich? Lich was a better target because of the Chain Frost. And suddenly, there's a nice initiation from this Centaur. These 2 tanky cores are not gonna die if Phoenix doesn't put Spirit Vessel on them. Newbee's lineup needs to get a pick off with the Batrider or Storm Spirit before they engage into a team fight.
15-second cooldown, 0.8-second duration, quick Omni Slash. I mean, that's another saving mechanism for the Juggernaut, right? Yes,
Exactly.
it'll give you damage, but does it also dispel? Like, it performs an Omni Slash, right?
Yes, so it should dispel.
So then you can get rid of Sticky. So you've got multiple ways of getting rid of Sticky, getting out of Fiery Spirits, potentially as well. I really like that pickup. Cool stuff. And that was the first BKB usage of the Dragon Knight, of course. Winning them a big team fight in that mid lane. As Yang holding Gem, moving into Lotus Orb now, so another Dispel. But also the return of things like Vortex and Lasso. Very threatening if you put that on your DK and start pushing towers. Mugi didn't get spotted by the Observer Ward on the way back, so they know that he's either still in these trees lurking around or he's TP'd out. And VG, with the numbers down here, not able to find him. Mugi in like the one place. If he goes anywhere else, if he goes
in the tree. I love these early gem pickups on teams, getting rid of the vision, understanding that if they control the vision, there's no like vision hero in this game on their side. There is Lycan. They want to see these wolves.
They need to keep that vision going. You're right. Greaves into Vlad's for Mirana. Juggernaut wants a butterfly now. What's wrong with my brain not able to say words properly?
That's usually how my brain works. How's your sleeping pattern, Gary?
Really good. Better than Wizard's Life right now. And Faith is also in trouble. Full Omni Slash onto the Batrider.
Mini Slash as well.
Faith follows straight after.
I think Newbee missed their timing when they went for a high ground, and now this game feels like, yeah, what do we do?
It slipped completely out of control.
Exactly.
Wait, is Storm dead here? He's trying to TP. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. What? Did you catch that one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. But, I mean, you're in a situation where you try to TP out, you see that Fountain is attacking you. Like, you can't stop, you have no mana, so you have to go for the full play.
Oh, dearie me. But yeah, my sleep schedule's been pretty good. I've been waking up at like 9 or 10 every morning, sleeping at like midnight or 1, getting good 8 hours of sleep every day. I've been have you been dreaming more?
Hours. Yeah, I've been having more nightmares. I don't know why.
Oh dear. I mean, yeah, I've been having some weird dreams. I don't know if I...
Maybe from watching a plays like this that Storm Spirit just did.
I've definitely been having more vivid dreams. It's been weird. Repair kit for that tier 2 top. Still with a couple of charges there on Phoenix. And they're defending this very well. Back to a regen. Only there for a couple of seconds. As the rest of Vici Gaming come in. And think about going high ground now. Centaur on the front lines. They need to clear out this wave. Sunray and Storm Spirit will ball in, ball out. And Dragon Knight is TP top. Nice stun onto the bat, so no lasso. He might have to try and BKB TP or something. He's going to try TP out just naked with no BKB. Yeah, okay, well, Wizard, you're going to pay for that. Now he BKBs and he dies. Tilt.
Naked TP. You heard it here first, guys. That's a TP when you're not using a BKB, even though it's off cooldown.
Yeah, naked TP.
Roche will respawn in 20 seconds. I don't think Newbee can contest it.
I had such plans.
Swift Slash to kill creeps. That's another great thing it's for. Oh, Lycan Wolves and Necro units? I'm going to Swift Slash. Butterfly almost there for Eurus as well. How are we looking buyback-wise? Storm, Bat, Abaddon have them on the Radiant side. Lich, the only one on the Dire. Vici don't seem too bothered, but why buy back? We've got big items. We're the ones playing aggressively and pushing forward. And now they ping Roshan. It should be time. Lycan and Storm up top, getting a bit of a push onto the tier 3, but no commitment whatsoever. That's all swung downhill for Newbee. 12,000 net worth lead for Vici Gaming. 15, 16k experience lead as well. We start to see these heroes get up to level 20. 22 on the Juggernaut. Centaur has that 20 strength talent now. As Lycan would love to get up there, but it's slow, it's difficult. And they're thinking about contesting Roshan, but it looks like he's already dead
Zip.
before they can get in. The zip. They're trying to backstab into DY. Roshan gone. Eurus does get the Aegis, but the Chain Frost into the Lycan summons. And the Supernova onto Eurus. Okay, Storm's in, out. He's shaking it all about, and he's killed off the Aegis. Yang and Ori still here and able to fight with a good Dragon Tail. Faith will borrow time and just buy time as he stands his ground, and TPs, there's no more stuns. He's out of there. The stomp comes just half a second too late.
Man, what a play from Newbee. I did not think they could pull this off.
Damn.
They stole the cheese on Batrider. They got rid of the Aegis. Chain Frost is not doing anything this game. Bouncing between the Wolves, the Necro units, Helm of the Dominator creep. Not very efficient.
They are still coming high ground, though. Vici feeling they have the power. Sunray against Centaur Dragonite, though, incredibly strong. Dragonite affected by splash attack. Thank you, Lacoste. Tower down. And barracks opened up. Eurus makes short work of them. Yang thinking about sticking around with that retaliate damage, but leaving the ranged racks alone. Lich just solo defending now against the Lycan. Another great reason this Lich was picked up in response. Frost Shield and Lycan can't do anything.
It still shows that Newbee can take a fight. And Vici Gaming should respect them more. Phoenix, not close to level 18. Has 2 Tome of Knowledge queued up, is gonna grab 1. Also Telescope picked up on him, so Spirit Vessel can be cast from further away. Sim goes for Sunray. I just heard a BKB somewhere.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it was Batrider.
Yeah, it sure was.
The prize is mine.
Wizard having a bit of a disaster of a game. Lycan gonna just try and TP out as the Swift Slash clears out the wave. And Batrider scouted by Yang. I think Wizard also saw him as that Radiant Sentry Ward sees the Moonlight Shadow coming in. As PYW tried to line up an arrow, but Storm, he's just going for these long balls, constantly trying to get himself in and out of these real weird positions, clearing waves behind enemy tier 2s, zipping back into his fountain. Vici. Phoenix trying to get to that level 3 ulti you were mentioning. Real important for them. Multiple lanes for Vici Gaming into this Radiant base, though. They don't care about mid-range barracks. They want the tier 3 in the melee top. Catapult wave being defended here. Attempted arrow. They do have Blink Lasso with the BKB, finally in onto the Juggernaut. Supernova comes out, but a good Blink Stomp onto Faith as the Storm is zipped in with the Vortex, and Eurus gets off his ultimate. The splash damage is gorgeous. Storm Spirit had to pop the cheese just to stay alive, and Vici Gaming returned to what they came for. The buildings, the barracks, the objectives, the arrow onto Vici will take down the Phoenix, force the buyback potentially here, but it all feels too little too late, and GG is called.
I love this itemization on Juggernaut. I think the problem was that they did not synchronize well, as I already said. That high ground push where Storm Spirit was not there. They should have waited like another minute. They still had